Still in data organization and presentation. So the next part of the slides will be about bar graphs and how do we properly present the data. So we define a bar graph to be a graphical device for depicting qualitative data that has been summarized in a certain frequency distribution. Usually, bar graphs are composed of the frequencies themselves, or it may be the percentage if you want, but usually it's the percent, that's the frequency. It is constructed by labeling each category of data on either the horizontal or vertical axis, and the frequency or percentage of the category on the other axis. So we may want to produce this bar graph on the example that we had before. So it is a rectangle. It's composed of rectangles of equal width for each category. So from example number 2, which are the M&Ms, so we can create a bar graph um, here in Jamovi. Actually, we can create that. So a frequency bar graph, which is like which should be like this and like this. So we have the bar graph for Eminem and a bar graph for relative frequency or percentage. So let's try to do that in Jamovi. How do we do that in Jamovi here? So in the previous video, I have already created frequency tables. How do we create the bar graph? So there's a secret in Jamovi wherein you just need to click something and the bar graph will pop up. Kindly click here in the plots. And since we are talking about qualitative data, even if you check others here, it will not produce anything because they are not quantitative data in nature. You can click this bar plot here, and actually this bar plot is the word for bar graph in Jamovi. So notice the relative speed of us creating the things that we need. So basically it is like that. If we're going to look at the bar graph for frequencies, it's not really in order if we're going to see here, but it's actually depicting the same thing. For example, the brown is 12, the yellow is 10, you can see the yellow 10, and the red is 9. Okay, so it's not really on order, but the thing is, you can produce a bar graph in Jamovi just by clicking that one. Okay, um, about the percentages, maybe you just need to change this label in the Y. Actually, that's just what happened in the bar graphs here. The names, the labels below are actually the same, except for the relative frequency title, that is the Y-axis title. Just need to change that if you want the percentage to be represented. How about above? Say remembered our examples in the preference in soft drinks. Again, just need to check the bar plot and it will produce you the bar graph pretty much easily. So that's why I want everyone to use Jamovi because of the ease it will give us, and we can actually um, create bar graphs and other presentation of tables in a quick manner. Sorry, this the text here, it's not perfect, but you can see maybe you can put them in folds in the next time around instead of the actual labels because they may overlap. You know, that's a technical side of Jamovi. So the next part will be we will talk about Pareto graphs. I will reserve that in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, and we're gonna talk about this.